Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Crypto Vibes here, also known as Crypto, and this is my week 3 matchup in my NBL matchup. And yeah, if you guys missed the team review, you have to go back and watch that one if you'd like, and leave that one a follow, hopefully. Same for this one if you guys are enjoying it, but yeah. All right, here's the matchup we had. This guy's name is Thomas, I believe it's Thomas, yes. And his team consists of Infernape, Shaman, Vaporeon, Deblade, Guzzlord, Crognal, Mega Gardevoir, Dugtrio, Aerodactyl, Scolipede, and Electivire. So right away, I was super glad he didn't bring the Mega Gardevoir. Super glad. So that thing wasn't here. I mainly had P2 for that. It's a Psych Up set for Porygon 2. It can basically copy the stat changes of the opponent. So if his Mega Gardevoir decided to come and set up some Calm Minds, I wanted to set up along with it so it couldn't destroy my team. And basically, I thought Mega Gardevoir would have Hidden Power Fire to destroy my Ferrothorn plus Torkoal core. So Porygon 2 was basically there for all that. So not bringing that was definitely a relief. A big scary thing for him on against my team is the Infernape, so if I can get rid of that fast, that'd be great. But we'll go ahead and get right into this battle. Go ahead and see how it goes. I'll explain the turns in between if you guys like. So here we go. So I'll have the music off as well. So turn 1, I led Torkoal, he led Infernape. Right away, I was thinking, okay, this is my check for Infernape. I can do this. I'll just stay and get my rocks up, whatever. So turn 1, he decides to go for a Fake Out. I'm like, okay, he's probably not a Twist Scarf variant. That's great for my Latios, that's great for my Houndoom, and that's great for my Heracross. U-turns out that turn, goes into Vaporeon as my rocks do go up. I go ahead and switch out in my Ferrothorn right here. Now he throws a Scald off, does not, let me go ahead and just start this. He goes for a Scald, does not burn me, which is great. I go ahead and set up a Spike right here. Basically, I thought from the beginning of this battle, getting up Hazards was going to be my victory to win in this, because he had two potential Focus Sash users in my opinion, the Infernape and the Dugtrio. I could have definitely seen that. And yeah, getting Hazards up would have been great, and it looked like on his team he does not have any Defog or Rapid Spinner, so I was thinking, alright, let's just get Hazards up and win this game with Heracross or Mega Houndoom. Shaman comes in, I don't want to take HP Fire, especially in the sun. I go into Porygon 2, as he decides to go for the Earth Power. I guess he wanted to switch and decide my Torkoal was going to come in again here. I didn't want to go Torkoal, my Torkoal is physically defensive invested in this game, so definitely not going to go into that. Need to keep that around for the Infernape slash Scolipede. So yeah. Porygon 2 comes in as he switches out into the Vaporeon here. I throw off a Thunder Wave, I believe. Yes, and crippling this Vaporeon is great because it kind of slows down his Wish Passing, which is great. Wish Passing would have been annoying, especially with Hazards up. I wanted to try to kill him that way, and he does get fully parried right there on the switch, which is great. It doesn't let him get a Scald or Wish off on this thing. So I decided to Leech Seed right here. I thought he'd switch out that turn 1, but I think he's going to switch out here, so I believe I either double or get up another Spike. He goes Infernape as I double. No, I go for the double spikes right there, okay. He gets the Wish, gets back up to full. And I go into Torkoal right here, yes, because this is my counter to this thing. And as he throws off a Overheat in the sun, so that does a ton. Like I said, with my Torkoal, I'm physically defensive, so Overheat being the special move I did not expect him to bring. It does a good amount, especially in the sun, so after the special type drop, I know he can't kill me with another move right here. So he goes ahead, he went ahead and U-turn on out, and right here he goes into Aerodactyl, so I'm like, alright, he's probably just going to kill me. I'm thinking that's good, that's okay, that's okay. We got the sun up, we can still do some work with some of our mons. As he defogs. And let me tell you what, I forgot Aerodactyl got defogged. Whenever I saw his team, I was like thinking Hazards was gonna be our victory to win this game. And whenever he defogged right there, I was getting really nervous at that point because as you'll see the next turn we get another Lava Plume off, it does not kill or burn. So he goes for the Stone Edge and knocks us out. So right here I'm thinking, okay, I might have just lost this game because I was relying on my Hazards. Ferrothorn's gonna be hard to get spikes up with now. He can just play offensive at this point with Aerodactyl and Infernape. But I have to bring in my Scarf to Heracross at this point and just revenge kill him right here. I go for the close combat. I believe it did like 70 to 80%, so it definitely knocked him out. And we get the Moxie boost right there, which is nice. But Scolipede comes in, so close combat's definitely not my play here. It's times 4 resist, and he's more than likely going to either protect or go for a move right here, or attacking move. So I believe I switch out into my Ferrothorn. Yes, Ferrothorn comes in. And he goes straight for the Mega Horn. And you see how much that damage does? That's Life Orb, but that just does so much damage to Ferrothorn. It has a ton of physical defense in this Ferrothorn. A lot of Spadef too, but a ton of defense. So I figured he's going to go for the Superpower right here to try to finish me off. I go right back into my Heracross as a pivot. I know I have Stone Edge, obviously. He knows I have Stone Edge. And right here he gets all these defense. His defenses are low, his speed's up, but he really can't stay in and afford to lose this thing. Because Scolipede does a lot to my team with Torkoal all the way. And this was one of his keys to winning this game. So I predict him to double out here. I don't remember what I predicted him to go into, but after the Protect, I believe I said to myself, Stone Edge, okay, Stone Edge is a bad play. He's going to switch out into either Dugtrio or the Vaporeon and then try to kill me. He goes into the Shaman, actually, and I go into my Ferrothorn. And I believe I predicted him to go for the Hidden Power Fire slash Infernape double. And I decided, I think I went into my, can't remember, I went into Latios, I believe, yes. Went into Latios on his Infernape, but I knew I could speed creep this thing, I outsped it by 1 point if it's not Twist Scarfed, and we figured that out earlier, because that's Fake Out plus U-turn. He U-turns or we side shock right here, and he's actually focused sash, so those hazards would have been very nice to keep up because now our Latios have to take a huge U-turn, which is not good because Scolopy can come right back out. Outspeed right away. I don't want to risk it. He could protect right here. He went ahead and protected. I don't know why, but I guess he was risking in case we were scarfed. Yeah, that's obvious. In case we were scarfed, yeah, he doesn't want to risk that. So we go into our Ferrothorn here to take any hit really as he decides to switch out. Goes into his infinite. We get Elite Seed up, and Ferrothorn's going to get his second partial, or I think it's called passive kill in the league so far. He has 0 like direct kills, like 2 passive, which is crazy. So we switch out on the Shaman again. Think he's going for Hidden Power Fire, and here's what a play I went for. I wouldn't think into Houndoom thinking of Hidden Power Fire. We have Flash Fire. We can take that. Earth Power if he went for that, predicting my Houndoom or something as a switch for some reason. I had Earth Power sitting there, and Earth Power did I think it was 82 to 97% to my Houndoom. And yeah, I'll actually show you guys real quick. Let me go to my Houndoom set real quick and check. I know I still have it in here, my custom Mega Houndoom set. And then, or it's not even Mega at this point, it was Shaman. So Shaman All Out Attacker, and I believe, let's just go to regular Houndoom real quick. It was Houndoom, I had 56 investment in special defense, so I'll throw that in there real quick. I knew with Earth Power would do about, yeah, 82 to 97%, like I said. And then, like we can see, we're at full health, so I know I can take an Earth Power if he goes for that, and we outspeed the next turn. Because we already saw a Life Orb from this thing, so we know it's not Choice Scarf and cannot outspeed us. So he actually chooses the Air Slash right there, which is kind of a mid-ground play, I guess. And he makes the switch into Vaporeon right here. I start getting a little bit of bad luck right here. I missed the Fire Blast. It would have done about 20%, which isn't crazy, but it definitely would have been nice to get on the Vaporeon to kind of ensure it has to go for Wish over Scald. But he decides to go for Wish anyways right here. And this turn was really annoying because he goes out into a Shaman past the Wish off, and I go for the Thunder Wave and miss on top of that. Fire Blast miss into the Thunder Wave miss, so I'm like, okay, what can this thing really do to me? I'll go for another Thunder Wave. Goes for the Seed Flavor right there, gets the Spadef drop, so I'm basically forced to switch out the next turn, and we miss another Thunder Wave. So like, at this point, I was getting really mad at the battle, I'm going to be honest. Like, he was saying sorry, and then the guy said laugh out loud, 3 misses in a row, damn, but... Seed Flares, again, misses on my Heracross. Wouldn't have mattered too much right there, as well resisted to it. It would have been about probably 20 to 25%. I do believe that miss actually didn't matter though later in the game. You'll see why. But Heracross comes in. We got a Mega Horn off right here. Does a clean amount of damage. So he gets his leftovers right here. He's going to protect. I stay in at this point. I believe it's kind of my head getting to me. I think I have to spam Mega Horn. Probably was not the best play. I could have went back into Ferrothorn knowing that the Infernape's gone, but I didn't want Scolopy coming in that just to start wrecking my team. So I think I stay in with a Scarfed Heracross right here and just start spamming Mega Horn. And right here, it's a roll whether I kill him or not. I do not get that roll, but he does get fully paralyzed. And that is why Thunder Wave, my friends, is a great move. It's still a great move. Like, it has 90% accuracy. It's still putting in work. He goes for the Protect right here, but basically I just have to hit another Mega Horn and he's dead, right? So down goes the Vaporeon. We get our Moxie boost. At this point, I believe I stay in on the Dugtrio just to break the potential sash, and I know my Houndoom has Sucker Punch to finish this thing off if I need to. Or I can go Latios either way. And as he goes, we do land the Mega Horn right here, and he goes for the Stone Edge, and the Stone Edge actually puts us at 21%, and he Sucker Punches, which puts us at 5%. And this is why the Shaman Seed Flare miss actually mattered. I knew it mattered for some reason, I just had to remember why. But we would have been dead basically, and it would have been up to my Houndoom slash Ferrothorn slash, well, like the rest of my team to basically try to beat him. It would have been, and we're actually landing all our Mega Horns, which is crazy, because I thought I was going to miss, knowing that I missed those Fire Blasts and Thunder Waves earlier. And we stay in, he protects, going for obviously the speed boost because we're Scarfed. And that +2, I knew what we could kill. I believe it did around 67 to 77% to this thing. And I wanted to stay in because I was willing to risk that roll, because if we stay in, hit 2 more Mega Horns, we win this game. And he protects right there. He goes for the Mega Horn and misses, so like all my hacks in the beginning definitely hacks against me definitely sucked, but I think he got the worst of it throughout this battle because his Seed Flare miss onto the Heracross definitely mattered. The Mega Horn with the Scolopede miss right there was like, I don't know if he could have brought it back from this point, but it definitely sucked because we get another Moxie boost right here. We already outspeed the Shaman and we hit another Mega Horn, knocked out the Shaman. So Heracross Butcher coming through, picking up 5 kills for this week, and that puts us at 2-1 if you guys did not hear the record already. And I believe we have 9 games left for the league. So yeah, I'll go ahead and keep you guys informed with those. I'm going to go ahead and start doing team builders as well. And I'm going to try and do these every week for my matchups. I believe I play, was it Renegade next? I'll give a team builder for that, guys. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. And leave a like if you did. And I'll be back for more. Peace.